Okay, good evening, Namaskar. We are live again now. I am Rudir Bhalla from Wealthy Walls, a review based professional platform on various aspects of real estate. I am pleased to invite leading real estate opinion maker, Major General Satish Sahijpal, on the talk show as we are going to discuss various offers and deals currently buzzing in real estate market of Gurugram. And I'm sure many of you are aware of it. Very warm welcome, sir, and over to you.
Thank you very much, Sudhir, and good evening, viewers. I do hope you're taking care of yourself, and this live chat finds all of you in great spirits and great health. This is the serial number 4 in the series of live talks, chats that we promised that we'll be giving to you, essentially with the aim of sharing all the opportunities in the real estate world to our viewers. Uh, in the series today, what we have in mind, what we have brought for you, are two exciting projects, essentially, which are going to be of interest to those of you who are looking for residential projects. And the projects that we have in mind are basically on the golf course extension road, this particular subsector that we promised. And the first project we had partly covered in our last transmission. That is a project named Sierra. And the
Right,
second project that we have brought to you to share with you is project named 65th Avenue on the Golf Course Extension Road.
right, sir. Right. In fact, sir, one prominent feedback, which has come up from our last Sunday's talk show was about Sierra Sector 68, and there are many viewers who ask more information on that. So, therefore, if I actually want you to kind of review it again very briefly for the benefit of viewers.
Be a pleasure, Rudhir. Actually, after having discussed last week and based on the feedback from some of our viewers, Rudhir and I
Right,
chose to go and visit the project one more
right,
time, just to be able to get to know the nitty gritties and be able to share nitty gritties of the project with you. Um, Sierra is a project on 13.5 acres. It is basically located in 68 sector. It's about a kilometer from Sona Road. Even at
right,
the cost of repetition, I would like to mention here that Sona Road is the corridor which is being converted into a signal-free road on the lines of Golf Course Road. Sona Road is also from Vikas Chowk all the way up to Sona is going to be made signal-free. Extensive
right,
work is going on. That's why those of you during the next visit week who will be visiting there will witness very extensive construction activity. Coming back to the project, Sierra, 13 and a half acres, basically has four variants of sub-project by the name of Sierra, Natura, Marina, and Iconic. Uh, Sierra has four towers of steel plus 15 size. It has on offer 2 BHK, 1192 and 1442 square feet, and 2 BHK plus study, that is of 1478 square feet. All this while, the price that has been shared with us is 6,300 rupees per square foot, all
right,
inclusive. Uh, from here onward, whatever prices I'll be speaking about are all inclusive. There are going to be no separate EDC, IDC, or parking, club membership, and electricity charges, and backup charges, etc. So on. All that is included in the price that we are mentioning about. So that is 6,300 for Sierra. Uh, Coming next to Natura. Natura is right opposite Sierra, has got two towers of steel plus 21 size. And this has a variance of 2 BHK again of 1192, 1442 square feet, and 2 BHK plus study 1478 square feet. The third variant is Marina, two towers of steel plus 26 this time around. And it's got a 2 BHK larger variant that is 1300 square feet, and 3 BHK of 1620 and 1,714. That even 1714 square feet, and
Right.
the price per square foot that has been pitched for this is 7,500. Again, all inclusive. Uh, the last but not the least is the Tower Iconic. It's a single standalone tower, which is the tallest of them all, which is still plus 30, and it has only three bedroom variants in this, of the size much larger, 1,914 square feet, and the price line again is 7,500 rupees per square foot.
Okay.
I partly mentioned the special features of this overall project is that it's got a wonderful state-of-the-art club. Club has got a pool and it's got sports facilities, state-of-the-art gymnasium, and it has a squash court. It's got a very fancy gate with water bodies surrounding that gate. 60 meters
Right.
road that is approaching to the gate. The road is partly constructed and partly under construction. It actually got stalled because of the COVID stand down of the construction activity. But at the moment, the project will be visited by you along an equally effective road, which is a revenue road actually, about a kilometer from Sona Road. So that is the road you'll be following. And we would like between now and 31st July or during the next 1 week, those of you who have interest, because what is exciting about this project is Sierra and Natura are more or less ready for occupation. I mean, by the time you carry out your registration and do the booking and you go through the documentation and you indicate your preference of the unit, and the company will be able to get that unit ready and hand it over to you. So I would like to
Right.
say that it's more or less ready to hand over. Marina and Iconic could take 6 to 8 months to get ready. We visited the club. Club is more or less ready. And another exciting feature about the project is right in the middle of the project, surrounded by all the towers that I have mentioned, is a
Yeah.
very petite and beautiful water body,
Okay.
which is being referred to as lake actually in the project plan. And
Yeah.
if I may, for your better perception, if I may request Rudhir, he is carrying a video of this project to share that with you. Rudhir, will you
Sure, sir.
please?
Yeah. Sure, sir.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what you're looking at now is the club feature.
Yeah.
And this is the beautiful club I was talking about. It's a double-story club. The tower that you see right in front of you, that is the tower Iconic, that is T plus S plus 30. And from where I'm sitting on my left are the four towers of Sierra, and to my right are Natura and Marina towers. As you can also see here, uh, those units which are looking inward will actually be viewing this beautiful lake, which is located in the center. And the outward looking units are actually going to be privy to witness the Aravali, wonderful, marvelous Aravali ranges actually far on the horizon. That's on the clear view, and then it's got greenery all around it. There is no other high-rise project in the immediate vicinity of this. So you have the views to your heart's content, which are there on display. As you can see, it's a nice 13 acres, 13 and a half acres boutique kind of a project with a gated community, all facilities available, three-tier security. and security at the gate. These are the water bodies. There are going to be cascading fountains actually as soon as one enters. And the 60 meters road I had mentioned about will actually be coming and bringing us to that gate. The tallest building is again the 3-bedroom iconic building. Thank you, Radhir.
Yeah, I hope our viewers would have liked it and have got some idea. Probably, sir, what you have spoken about it, they were able to see whether they must have been able to see the lake, the Aravalis that you were mentioning. So I believe they would have enjoyed. Okay, sir. Uh, Continuing from that, there are some exciting offers and deals currently doing rounds for Sierra specifically, and that's precisely the reason why I thought of having a kind of a live chat on that. So I really want you to unfold these benefits or these deals or offers for the benefit of our viewers. If you could unfold those also.
Sure. I would confess that I partly anticipated such a move by the major developers in the city. And the biggest developer that we are talking about, there is a big buzz that on 31st of July, M3M is planning to make a very major announcement with regard to the discount that they're going to be offering on the price, particularly with respect to this entire project called Sierra.
Yeah.
Uh, it's quite a simple process. What I may share with you is
Okay.
that as step one, those who are interested in participating in this discount offer process exercise will be first required to get themselves registered. And the
Okay.
process of registration is quite simple, Rudil. Process of registration is that you pay a token amount of 1 lakh rupees and share your KYC. That's by way of Aadhaar card and PAN card. And indicate selection of the tower and the unit that you are interested in buying. So you become a potential buyer as it were, and your name gets registered. And then on 31st of July, uh, the uh, the offer that is going to be shared by the company, you will then become eligible and entitled to participate in that process after having got yourself registered. On that day, whatever announcement takes place, you get full benefits of that. That's number one. Number two is, should the project still not excite you for one reason or the other, you after having got yourself registered and you say, all right, I don't want to go ahead with it, you have the full liberty and the option of withdrawing from this entire process. So you actually have nothing to lose, except for the fact that you get the benefit of having participated in the exercise. And
Okay.
the third and exciting part in the process of registration and the whole process of booking is that on 31st, those registrants who have indicated their keenness or willingness to go ahead with the booking will be
Yeah.
entitled to certain attractive gifts by way of 43 inches television, AirPods, 30,000 rupees worth of Amazon gift cards and coupons, and several such similar gifts actually, which are there on the display. When you go there, you can pick anything that you choose, correction. But obviously goes to say it's going to be offered to those uh, members, clients who have actually indicated their willingness to go ahead with the booking of the project, understandably so. Um, Last but not the least, in the process of registration and in the process of your having to select the tower and the unit, Wealthy Walls will be there. Their coordinates are being shared with you on the screen, and you can call them up, uh, arrange a meeting, arrange a site visit, speak to them on the phone or on the conference line, and get to know any further details. They will help you in carrying out this process of registration and booking in all respects possible. Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
please
That's
go
great.
ahead.
That's great, sir. In fact, sir, on similar lines, something prominent on golf course extension, as you mentioned earlier, on talk show also. So I would also want you to have a brief outlook on that project as well.
Surely. As we have uh, shared with everybody that this talk show we are going to be discussing only the residential properties on the offer. This property that we have in mind that I wish to talk about is called 75th Avenue. This is 14 and a half acre piece of land, bang on the golf course extension road. It's in fact right opposite the St. Xavier's and the DPS schools, two of the most prominent schools in Gurugram. And golf course extension road, which I had mentioned earlier, is 90 meters wide corridor.
Yeah.
And this project that we are talking about, 65th Avenue, is bang on that. For the first time in Gurgaon, there is this type of project, this kind of project with a mixed use utility is going to come up here. And on this project, there are going to be high end retail shops, about
Okay.
900 in numbers, 900 in numbers. And then it has got six towers of residential towers, which are of steel plus 47 floors high. That's how tall
Okay.
these towers are going to be. And these towers have been grouped into groups of two. First, by the name of Duo Heights, that's two towers. Then Sky Heights, another two towers, and Sky City is the last two towers. That's the
Okay.
name that they go by when it comes to booking. And the products that they have here are 2 BHK, that is 1260 square feet. 2 BHK plus study is 1437 square feet. And then we have a variant of 3 BHK that is 1828, 1828 square feet. Then,
Yeah.
last but not the least, there is a 3 BHK plus a servant, 2047, 2047 square feet. These are the four variants that are going to be offered in this project named 65th Avenue.
Okay.
The price that has been shared with everyone of this project is 10,750 rupees per square foot.
Yeah.
The average price of the products that are being offered in this general area by the golf estate and so on are
Yeah.
ranging close to 13,000 square feet. But this one is 10,750 rupees per square foot. And the exciting part that Rudhir wanted me to share with you is that this is also part of the declaration, a part of the announcement that is being made on 31st, which means there is a major announcement that's going to be made by the company about the price discount that is being offered. But
Okay.
that again is going to be open for participation only to those clients who have got themselves registered. The process of registering or registration is again same, a
Yeah.
token amount of 1 lakh, sharing your KYC. And let me admit that we visited this project yesterday, and this will take approximately 2 years to complete. The
Right.
construction project process has started in right earnest in the post-COVID scenario. The payment in this is offered as 50-50. That means 50% at the time of allotment, at the time of booking, and balance 50% at the time of final possession. The added advantage here, not added, a major advantage in this is that the 50% to be paid as a down payment at the time of booking
Yeah.
is going to invite uh, a secured return of 9% per annum. And this amount can be actually received by the client on a quarterly basis or yearly basis, or got adjusted at the time of final payment.
Okay.
That's a minor detail which can always be worked out. But this amount, 50% is going to invite that interest secured return which I shared with you.
Yeah.
Rest of it is going to be a matter of detail which can be worked out at the time of booking. About 65th Avenue, Rudir, if there is anything else, like I mentioned, there are 1,300 high-end retail shops. And in terms of ambience, what it reminds me of is that with so many shops in residential area and on the main road, Golf Course Extension Road, it's going to be something like the Ambience Mall, shall I say, where you have high-end commercials and retail and the residential locality, something like that. But
Yeah.
this kind of a mixed use is for the first time coming up in Gurgaon, and I think it'll really be worth becoming part of.
So I would, sir, in fact, add to it. PVR Gold is only there. 8 screen PVR Gold is probably only is the only place where it is going to be on 65th
All right,
Avenue.
this
So that
project
makes it a little
added
above the
attraction,
rest.
definitely. Definitely, that's a major added attraction, really speaking.
Right,
So,
right.
the people residing in the 6 towers have got the high-end retail shops at a walking distance, and they've got the 8 screens. They can pick and choose the movies that they want to go and see. And
Right.
this main corridor, 90 meters, that is there right in front of them. Accessibility from this project to Golf Course Road, Delhi, New Gurgaon, everywhere else is there for asking. So I think this is a very exciting proposition for people to be part of. Yeah,
Sir,
I
my
would.
$1 million question to you. What's your review on this scheme? And what's your piece of advice, or if I may say, what is your suggestion? I mean, as a real estate expert, what do you wait? Uh, what do you see the conclusion out of this scheme? Your piece of advice.
See, I have been very forthright with the listeners. Really speaking, in fact, I have always maintained that the interest of our listener and the client is the
Very
foremost
true.
consideration in my talk. So I would actually looking at the COVID situation and post-COVID, how things are going to be unfolding. Uh, I would say that those of you who are looking uh, to be end users and you're looking for a unit which is ready to move in, where you pay your money and within a short period of time you own a house in a well-developed project, you definitely and you're looking for a reasonable price. I mean, where else would you find this kind of pricing anywhere in? Because wherever you go around, all the recognizable, the major builders, a normal 2 BHK, 2 BHK plus study would be about 1.25, 1.3, 1.4.
True. Yeah.
That's the kind of price one gets to hear. So I think this has been reasonably priced, and that I am saying before 31st July. On 31st July,
Correct.
if you are lucky, there are going to be some very substantial further discounts. So again, coming back to it, my final recommendation is if you are the end user, go for Sierra without hesitation, or even if you're looking for investment at this stage in an area which is close to a corridor of Sona Road. Sona Road is going to be a kilometer from here, which is going to be a
Yeah.
signal-free road, so it's a very worthwhile investment. And
Okay.
everything else that you would like to talk about is within its reach. So you could compare these prices with projects which are probably located away from Gurgaon. You could go to places like Sona, maybe you could find some competitors in terms of price. You go to Manesar or that area, New Gurgaon or that area, maybe Dwarka Expressway, which will take a while actually developing, which is far from Gurgaon, accessibility to Delhi notwithstanding. So, heart of Gurgaon, it is a stone's throw from the Vatika Chowk, actually, this place. Um, at this price, I think it's a bargain. And I would strongly recommend for maximum number of you to participate in the registration process at least. And after having got yourself registered and got to hear the offer that they wish to make on 31st of July, please then and then alone make up your mind And if you don't wish to go ahead, you still have that option. But otherwise, I have a feeling that you take the first step, you will not be able to resist going ahead with it. You'll
Right.
probably be part of the project. And talking about 65th Avenue, locationally, it has got all the advantages you can think of. It is goes without saying that this is going to be the most reckonable and the most prestigious address in Gurgaon. Goes without saying, and the kind of development that we are talking about, I'm so excited actually just being able to visualize a large row of high retail shops there, and 8 PVR screens as you mentioned. There's tall 6 towers, state of the art everything. So I think this is going to be an address anyone can be proud of. And then if you wish to move in here for residential purposes, otherwise any day 2 years down the line is going to be a very valuable investment.
True.
That's what I have to say.
All right. Really appreciate your input, sir. In fact, with this, we conclude our discussion on the aspects which matter the most for a customer. Viewers, please let us know if you want us to review any topic, project, or area. We would surely love to do it for you. And also, please make sure to write your feedback or opinion on this particular episode of a talk show. Remember, your opinion encourages a lot. And bye bye for the time being. Thanks a ton. Have a very good evening. Thank you very much.
Before saying bye bye, I would once again remind the viewers, Wealthy
Yeah.
Walls phone numbers are there down below. Please reach out to them, and don't slip up on anything regarding registration, and they'll be
Yeah.
most happy to help you. Thank you very much, and have a wonderful week. Trust we'll meet again next week. Thank you
Yeah.
very much.
Thanks.